Antibiotics. They are among the most important discoveries of the 20th century. They have saved millions of lives, but the rampant overprescription of certain antibiotics is leaving many patients disabled for months, even years, with an affliction called peripheral neuropathy. These antibiotics are fluoroquinolones. They include drugs like Avelox, Cipro, and Levaquin, some of the most powerful medications on the market. Many professionals consider quinolones the last line of defense against major infections. However, instead of being reserved for serious or life-threatening bacterial infections, such as hospital-acquired pneumonia, these antibiotics are frequently prescribed for lesser problems, like sinus infections, bronchitis, ear infections, and other ailments that can be treated with less potent drugs. Dr. David Flockhart, a leading fluoroquinolone expert at the Indiana University School of Medicine, explains, quote, "You don't use these big guns for killing mosquitoes. You should use them appropriately for big infections." A few doses can leave the patient disabled with peripheral neuropathy for months, even years. One young woman shared, "I was prescribed Levaquin for a sinus infection. On the 5th day, I couldn't get out of bed. I was 16. I wanted to be an animation artist. I couldn't even pick up a pencil. I ended up in a wheelchair for 6.5 years." Peripheral neuropathy happens when the nerves that carry information from the brain to the central nervous system are damaged, resulting in weakness, numbness, lack of coordination, sharp burning or stabbing pain, and many other side effects. Researcher Dr. Jay Cohen said in 2001 that the side effects are, quote, "devastating." He went on to say, "Many of the people in my study were healthy before their reactions. Some were high-intensity athletes. Suddenly they were disabled, in terrible pain, unable to work, walk, or sleep." But it wasn't until 2013 did the FDA require drug makers to list peripheral neuropathy as a side effect. This came 12 years after the connection had already been made. To make matters worse, studies have shown that as many as 40% of prescriptions for these antibiotics are unnecessary. Share this video with your friends and family to raise awareness. While fluoroquinolones play an important medical role, everyone should be made aware of the risks associated with them. One victim shared, "I used to love to dance. Now I can hardly make it through one song on the dance floor." Share this video to protect your loved ones so they can dance if they want to. If you believe you or a loved one has suffered peripheral neuropathy as a result of Avelox, Cipro, or Levaquin, call and speak with a legal representative immediately. The manufacturers of these drugs may be required to compensate victims, and it won't cost you a dime to find out if you qualify. Call today at 888-LAW-8500. That's 888-529-8500. Or visit us online at lawyersusa.com/antibiotics.